The Fault in Our Stars is about two young people named Hazel and Augustus who meet at a support group for children with cancer, and they come to share a love of this book that doesn't exist called An Imperial Affliction by Peter Van Houten, and they want to meet the book's author so that he can tell them what happens after the end of that book, which is them seeking a kind of sequel, I guess. And they want to find him in Amsterdam, and it's really the story of their love together and their relationship.
One of your majors at university was religious studies. Did it help to write a book about those youngsters who are seriously sick?
Well, I think it probably helped me personally on my own journey toward sort of understanding or reconciling myself to the reality of the world we see. It can be very difficult to try to believe that there is any kind of plan in this world when you encounter the horrible things that happen to human beings seemingly randomly. And so I guess I wrote the book partly as a personal response to those experiences, but also partly as a way of trying to think through not just religious but also secular ways that people approach these questions of suffering.
You are the person with the biggest number of friends and followers on the internet I ever met. Downside is that it's very time consuming, isn't it? Don't you get tired of it sometimes?
Well, I do get tired of the internet, I guess, but like the bigger concern for me is whether it feels like work. And it doesn't feel like work, it just feels like part of my life. I've been on the internet since I was 14 or 15 years old, and it never felt like a job when I was a teenager, and it doesn't feel like a job now. It just feels like part of the conversation that I want to have with people. So part of that conversation I want to have through fiction, and I feel very lucky to be able to do that and to write novels and to have those kinds of quiet, contemplative conversations that occur over hundreds of pages. But I also like to have the quick exchanges that the internet can provide.
What is coming next? Again, a young adult novel, or do you feel that you are growing out of this genre?
I don't feel like I'm growing out of it, really. I mean, I'll definitely write a young adult novel next. I don't think that I'll ever write anything else. I don't really have any interest in other kinds of books. I love reading very broadly, and I read all kinds of books, but I'm not really interested in writing anything other than the books I currently write, so I think I'll just keep at it.